I slept for most of the day. Probably not gonna be able to eat and talk at the same time. I don't even know where to put this. I didn't do anything today. I literally slept for most of the day. My body is really tired. Really, really tired, and I needed a break, and I did not want to take it. I still don't want to take it. But the more I fight taking a proper break, the longer I believe the break is going to be. So the most productive thing for me to do is not do like what I've been doing the past few videos and being like, oh, tomorrow I'm going to do this, and tomorrow I'm going to do that. I have full intention to do absolutely nothing tomorrow. If a good video comes out of it, good. If a video doesn't, I mean a video has to come out of it. If it's just me sitting down at 10 p.m. talking about the day or whatever, or talk about how I also did nothing again, then that is what it is. Because the deal I made with myself is that I'm gonna make a video every day. I'm not gonna care if it's good, I'm not gonna care if it's great, I'm not gonna care if it's the greatest thing in the whole world. What I'm working on is consistency. Consistency. Sometimes consistency means it's a great video and everybody loves it, and you know, I go all over the place and it starts getting a whole set of views in the first like hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, you know. That's great. I love that. I enjoy that. I want to feel that again. You know, that was a great feeling. I want to feel it again, but I made a deal with myself. And this is why I normally stop things and start again much later, because I want everything to just be done exceptionally well, and that's unreasonable, you know, because I am but a human being. I have a lot of confidence in myself, yes, but I have to have confidence in myself within the limits of a human being, especially at my age with the habits that I've had throughout the years. I didn't necessarily take care of myself, so I can't really expect my body to be able to just handle all these things just like that. I'm drinking rum, well, I'm taking a shot. There was some golden apple juice in this, so it looks weird because of that. Whew. But yeah, whew. I need to take a break. I have to. I hit a wall, and normally hitting a wall, when I hit a wall, I would go yeep and try to break through the wall, you know, yeep and try to break through the wall. But what I need to do is relax. And brick by brick, I just take off. Because breaking down a wall is very hard. Taking the time and taking off the block, so much easier. If I try to break down the wall, if I get it broken down, which I don't even know if I could if I try to break it down, then I'll be way too exhausted from that to continue. So I'm gonna take a break. But I'm gonna take a break. Relax for the rest of the night. Whatever daily check mark that I then come. Okay, I'm gonna try to complete some of them. I don't know how not to. But no, I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I hope my head isn't this. Suppose my head is like cropped out the entire time. That's unlikely. But it is what it is at this point. I guess I'll just be on social media posting a whole set of Instagram statuses, you know, up until I start to level out, balance myself. I don't know, man. That's why I used to drink so much when I refused to stop, you know, because I already feel like it gives the feeling of relaxation, but you're not really relaxed. It gives the feeling of being rested, but you're not really rested. I mean, that's if you drink too much. If you just have like one drink and you just and relax and vibe, that's fine. But when you keep drinking and then you get enough alcohol in the system, you start to move, you know? get hype on all of these things. And if you're tired, the last thing you want to do is move, and then you wake up the next day having worn out your body even more. It just wasn't. I was not really making the best life choices back then, but trying to do that now, Trying to do that now. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like such a failure right now. Like I know I'm not. I know I'm not. But it just feels that way. I so much want to make a proper video, but right now it's just not happening. I will have to think back and see where I went wrong, what I did differently. They say if you have ADHD, this just happens naturally. So I know I could try different habits, and if this just keeps happening naturally, then we'll just have videos like this every once in a while where they sit down and talk to you, because I love talking anyway. I'm definitely starting a podcast. I'm one of those people starting a podcast. I already know who I'm interviewing. I have some people in mind. But that's besides the point. There's nothing today. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. So disappointed. I'm so disappointed. I didn't realize I was that disappointed until I actually started talking and thinking about it, but I am so disappointed. It's alright. We do better. We do better. We do better, we do better. We do better. I feel like I disappointed y'all too, but it's alright. Because those of you who really like my videos and care about my videos, it went from no video at all to like one every day. So I guess maybe people will be appreciative of that, I can't think about disappointed people. That's not even supposed to be my train of thought. It's just about being consistent. It's just all I'm working on I'm reminding myself, all I'm working on is being consistent. All I'm working on is being consistent. Sometimes consistency is best video in the world. I'm saying the same thing again. I'm just reminding myself. Sometimes consistency is the best thing in the world. Sometimes consistency is sitting down and prattling to the phone for however long I've been prattling. With my head probably chopped off. I don't know. It's on 0.5. It's supposed to be wide enough. I'm not sure. The Rockets game is on. I can't even watch it. I can't even settle myself enough to watch the Rockets game. I know I love the Rockets. I started watching it. I just stopped. I don't know. It's so on. So I need to just be okay with. I just have to be okay with. I can't even say it. I just have to be okay with not doing a good video, with not completing all my daily goals. It is not a failure. This is just a part of it. This is a lesson. I made some bad choices, so now I have to think back or look back and watch my old videos and figure out where along the line I went wrong. My mind is telling me because I went back on social media. Some of you didn't even know I left. I don't know if that is having a negative impact on me, but I'm going to keep staying on social media. So if I come out of it, if I stay too long, I'm going to quit social media. If I come out of it while still, doing my usual social media habits, I don't know, things, whatever I do on social media, I don't even know what I'm saying. If I could come back to normal and still be productive and still not feel, what do I even feel? I feel tired. My nervous system does not feel regulated. I feel like I'm slightly in fight or flight. I think this has something to do with my childhood. Because, it depends on the type of parents you have. If you have I had the type of parent that was just, one of them was just like perfectionism. I'm not letting you in. One of them was just, perfectionism or nothing, just constant perfectionism. And I'm not being perfect right now, and because of that, I feel all this tension, like how you train a child is going to affect them when they get older. So I'm still unlearning that everything does not have to be perfect. I don't want to be like a lot of Vincentians, and I don't mean this with any. I mean, if you're offended, I don't care. Because Vincentians just have this level of mediocrity that they are comfortable with. You know, like there's no real desire to be better. So I don't want to be that. But I also don't want to be a perfectionist. I want to be able to make something that's not good and be okay with it. But yeah, I'm practicing on, which is very easy for me to do. I feel like this should just be my daily videos to sit down and practice. I believe I would have no problem making videos if I do this, but I don't know. I don't even know what to call this. I don't even want to post this. The video for tomorrow, this is not for tomorrow, it's for 2 days from now. The video for tomorrow, I don't even want to post this. I already edited. Okay, I don't know if it's already edited and everything. I just have to put the date and the number of the video diary number. It's a video diary. Thinking about it like a normal YouTube video, it's a video diary. This is part of this is a diary. Yes, I get doing certain things will get me views, and I will do that because I also do enjoy walking around the place roaming, you know. So I'll do that when I can do that. I have yard work I need to do. The grass is getting out of control and ADHD is just fucking with me right now. I'm sorry. I try not to curse in the videos. I curse a lot, by the way. I curse a lot. I just try really hard not to do it in the videos. It's just... I'm at like a war with myself right now. The part of me that's like, okay, you know, you need to take care of yourself. You need to figure this out. You are trying to be consistent with a mental illness that is literally anti-consistency. It's March and I've been doing very well, and this is like a road bump, and I should be proud of the fact that I've been doing so well. I am proud of the fact that I've been doing so well. I just want to do better, you know. But I need to, I don't know. I don't know. If you have any advice, just give me advice in the comments. You know, I don't necessarily need encouragement or anything. Just advice. I'm very good at encouraging myself. I'm very good at giving myself everything that I need. Even community, there's like a bunch of us up there having random conversations that is probably going to make me sound crazy to a lot of people. Do you know there's some people who don't hear voices in their head? And when I say voices in their head, like an inner monologue, like, you know, when you read something and you read it in your mind. Some people don't have that voice, and that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. That is crazy. I'm not crazy. That is crazy. I'm sipping the water like it's alcohol. Yeah, maybe I should just have a couple more drinks, sit down on the couch and relax, and then wake up tomorrow with no thoughts of doing anything. I probably could go run, like it's, you know, like not push myself to do things, just do things, you know. Because part of the goal of this is if I could find something to do every day that doesn't wear me down, talking to the camera, that would probably be what I end up doing. Because I don't know, man. I really don't know. It's March of a year-long experiment. Because it's an experiment. It's March of a year-long experiment. And I'm already trying to come to conclusions at the first significant road bump. But that's not helpful. That's not the best. So, sorry if you're disappointed. I'm disappointed. But it is what it is right now, and we will fight through this, and we will take the rest we need. And if we need to switch up the system in some way, we'll switch up the system in some way. Whatever it is, we'll figure it out. If this is all you get for the next week and you don't want to be here anymore, I understand, but it's just what I have to do. Alright? Right. I appreciate all of you who watch my videos on a daily basis. Whether you comment or not, like or not, I appreciate the comments and the likes, definitely. If you want to support me, you can support me on Patreon below. How much? If I want to get like 500 US for now, there's a bigger goal that I want to achieve, but I want to get like 500 US a month on Patreon. If I could get 500 US a month on Patreon, I could do a lot, you know, because I could, once my bills are paid, I would not have to take on any more jobs, which wouldn't take my time away and my thought process. Like thinking about, having to think about, you know, paying bills is also a huge weight on me. One of the reasons that I've never been able to fully commit to YouTube was just the lack of funding. You know, this is why this is why I don't know. I feel like if I were in another country and I was doing this, I feel like I would have gotten a lot more support. But Vincent Shons generally don't care about what you do unless you, like if I have 1 million subscribers, they would celebrate it. But on the journey, they don't care. And I don't know if that's, I don't know. I've had over 600 videos, you know. I thought maybe at least tourism would have reached out to me, but it just never happened, you know. And that's also disappointing, and it's very frustrating because I'm promoting this fucking country, and it's just, you know, I just get nothing from it. It's just like, you know, not nothing, you know, like people support me, people care, people encourage me and everything, but I kind of thought in the beginning that the country would just kind of rally with me, and they didn't. And that I kind of hurt. And I'm gonna keep at this, and I'm gonna keep at this and keep at this and keep at this and keep at this, and I'm gonna make it. And I don't want celebration, I don't want fanfare, I don't want any of this. What I really want is support now. If it doesn't matter, so only the results. Let me not turn this into, this is definitely becoming a video diary, but I'm not going to turn this into therapy. I'm not discouraged, I'm just disappointed. I'm not going to be discouraged. The part of me that gets discouraged does not exist anymore. I know how to keep going without motivation. I know how to keep going when I'm sad, angry, depressed, disappointed, full of joy, my head being cloudy, my ADHD winning. I'm not gonna get discouraged. I'm just a little disappointed, and honestly, I don't feel like I have a good enough reason to be disappointed because I've been doing so well. You hear that? That's how I talk to myself, you know. So I'm not, I don't know. People talk about needing people. I don't need people. I keep people around because I love people. I don't think of people as, oh, you know, you could benefit me in some way. Or, you know, if I keep this person around, they're going to be this benefit or that benefit. I don't feel like I need people. I want people around. I care about the people that I care about. And I want to hang around the people that I care about. And that is about it for me when it comes to that, you know. And I know a lot of people try to encourage me all the time, and I understand. Like, I'm gonna hear a lot of encouraging comments, and you know, I get it, I understand. But I've learned to not need it, you know, especially growing up how I did, where it was, like I talked about earlier, it was perfection, you know, it's either you win or nothing, and I had to learn to love myself, I had to learn to cheer for myself. 600 videos trying to promote a country that doesn't seem to fucking care. Of course I had to learn to encourage myself. And I did all of this. Dog, I remember when my mother and not this girlfriend at all, but my girlfriend at the time tried to, right in that room over there. Yo, that moment hurt me more than probably most things in life, you know, because like I was like, I'm gonna be a photographer. You know, I don't want to work for people anymore. I'm going to create my own thing. I'm going to do my own thing. And my mother and my girlfriend at the time, it was almost like an intervention. The bed was right there in the corner over there in that room. And they're sitting on the bed and I'm right by the door and they're like trying to convince me to just go get a job. Just go get a regular job. And I want to say I get it. You know, I want to say I get it, but I don't. Because you say you love me, you say you care about me, and you see that I'm passionate about trying something, and what you do is sit down and try to discourage me from it. And I get it, you know, because at the time photography was not really looked at as anything that could provide any kind of money, which is hilarious because it's a lot of money it makes now, you know. And there was no, from two of the people I cared about the most, there was no encouragement. None whatsoever. And every time I started getting somewhere, like with my YouTube videos finally getting settled, something always came up. Like I got these tattoos. There's a YouTube video of me getting this tattoo in 2017. That is how long I've been doing this. But I got the tattoo, you know, life was working out, money was coming in, I was settled, everything was going well. And I got the tattoos because I've wanted tattoos my entire life. And my mother kicked me out for it, so I started having to put all my money into rent and bills, you know, and that just kind of set me back. And then eventually I had to leave the place, and I didn't really have anywhere to go. So somebody in St. Lucia was like, you could stay by me, you know, and they actually bought me a ticket, and I really appreciate that. And I don't have the money to pay them back or anything. I want to do something so nice for them. So as far as I was in St. Lucia for like 6 months, it was a rough time, boy. That was a rough time, my goodness, and my tears coming in my eyes. It was a rough time, boy. And you know, I wasn't established over there, so I wasn't making any money or anything, you know, but it was good to just escape. Just escape all the people that's supposed to love and care about me. That just, I don't know, man. That was a rough time. Video diary, here we go. That was a really rough fucking time. And then I came back and I started the video diary sometime after, you know, Trey was in the backyard, he was working on the farm. You know, Shannon had come over not too long after. And you know, things were settled because I knew that with the farm would bring in food, which is good, and bring in money, which is good. So I do my thing, I make my money, Trey will be in the backyard, and then we'll take our time and we'll figure out this farm. And we go, you know, the farm will take care of us. I will, you know, the farm was supposed to take care of us. Me and him were supposed to work together, figure everything out. Then my mother once again. Every time everything is going smooth, my mother just came and just fuck everything up. And people like, oh, you're not having a relationship with my mother. My mother has been my biggest opposition. To this day, I cannot even rest because of how she raised me, you know. But I don't know, I don't even want to talk about this because I don't want her in my life. My mother came with three or four police officers to kick me out of the house. Why? She didn't have a reason. She did not have a reason. She's just a nasty human being. When I tell you, I do not like that woman. I do not like that woman. The number one person who has kept me down in life has been that woman. She came and she was upset because she brought the police and she expected Trey to just be on her side. But Trey was like, no. And what did she tell him to do? Rip up the whole. There was a wonderful garden behind it. She wanted him to rip up the entire garden. So he did. No, he works at the airport, you know, he's making his money. He's a very hard worker. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll always be fine. I'm really proud of him too. He's probably not gonna watch this, but I'm really proud of Trigger. Really proud of Trigger. I should probably tell him that. Such a hard worker. He would have, oh my goodness, if we still had that farm right now, he would have been doing so well. But yeah, thankful for my father, because when the police came to put me out, he's like, he's not going anywhere. I own part of the house, he's not going anywhere. And she couldn't kick me out, But I do worry that if he dies, she's gonna come back. But if she comes back, we have YouTube, so we will both experience that together. Because at this point, I do not give a fuck. I do not. I'm just happy she's leaving me alone. I hope to never see or talk to her ever again. That's unlikely because, somebody's probably going to send this to her and then that's going to raise something in her head and she's going to want to come and talk or something, or cause some kind of chaos. That's all she does. I've never met somebody who just a line of destruction everywhere they go. And she seems to think that that is just how life is. She doesn't understand that when she leaves, everything just gets better. She doesn't understand that. But anyway, you see, in therapy, I just had one shot of rum and I don't start spill everything, but I don't know. It just would have been nice, It would have been nice. It would have been nice to be supported by my mother, Alright, so before I start crying, I'm done. See you tomorrow.